Okay, good morning everyone. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Welcome back to our Monday morning webinar. It's been great that you guys join us first thing start of the week. As usual, just going to launch a poll here, okay, to find out how many of you are first timers joining us today. For those regulars, welcome back. And as you are filling up the poll and more attendees are coming in, I'm just going to give an introduction of what we do here. So every weekday at 11 a.m. GMT +8, we have a morning webinar where Jin will be walking through with us his thoughts and ideas for a specific currency pair for each day. Monday, we have Australian and Kiwi dollar, that's today. Tuesday, Euro. Wednesday, the pound. Thursday, yen and gold. And lastly, Friday, US CAD and Bitcoin. Okay, so today Jin will be talking about Australian and Kiwi dollar, and as he will be taking us through different time frames, this webinar is going to be very beneficial for both long-term and short-term investors and traders. He would be going through what could move prices, some possible trade ideas, and highlighting the potential targets and risks for each trade. However, just a disclaimer, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation, but solely the opinions and views of Jin. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any position. Okay, so what do we do here? Okay, we run both, Jin heads and runs both LCMS traders, where we conduct our trainings, okay, to train traders to take their first step, and also seasoned traders to be consistent and profitable, as well as Forex Briefcase, which is our managed account service, where Jin trades a multi-million-dollar account of currently standing at USD $9.5 million. Apart from that, he has also been invited to speak on many stages globally. And in fact, I'm sure one of the reasons why you are here is because you have attended or seen him at these events before. Okay, recently he has also been on national radio. Okay, and I'm sure you guys have heard him doing your morning drives to work. And as well, he is also one of the top authors on TradingView, which is a very popular website for currencies and investment content. Okay, so he is one of the top authors there as well. All right, so since we are here on LCMS Traders, I'm just going to share with you some good stuff that we have, okay, which is our LCMS Traders Club. So you guys are wondering, with this situation, how do we conduct our teaching? So this is, let me introduce to you LCMS Traders Club, a private and closed Facebook group, okay, where only paid members can be inside. Okay, so cut to the chase, membership fees are either $49 a month, okay, or $199 per year. Very reasonable rate, less than $1 a day. Okay, so as you can see, comparing both monthly and annual fees, definitely the annual fees is more worth it for you. Okay, because Forex is long journey to learn, so definitely even a year is not enough. Okay, just going to run through some posts. Okay, some recent posts, what you see on the timeline if you are with us as a member. Okay, so Jin Wei right here has posted some links where traders of any level can use to navigate our site. So right, this picture right here you see on the right. Okay, each bringing you to a different chapter or a different group of topics what we talk about, but I'm going to go into that later. Okay, links for all our events such as this currency call will be posted at your convenience. So you can just come here, click the link, and you'll be able to hop on every morning's analysis. Okay, we have 2 sessions, okay, every week, Monday and Wednesday evenings. Monday where we have Jin to go through with us some psychology and market outlooks. Okay, as well as myself giving summary of last week's fundamental movements, as well as Daniel to give some signal analysis. Okay, this is also a time where our members can get closer to us to build the relationship and to find out how we can trade better together. Okay, we also have a currency correlation chart, okay, done up by Kim Hong very carefully. very useful as well. I think last Monday we do have somebody asking how do we use this, and that's where we explain in detail as well how do we use this chart. We have Kenneth right here, okay, coming on every evening. So what does Kenneth do during this? Every morning we have this 11 a.m. webinar open to public, but Kenneth does give us a daily closing, okay, of the market events that happen and price movements at the end of the day. So that is something like an update from the morning sessions that we have. Also every day, every Monday to Friday in the evenings. Okay, that's handsome Kenneth right there. Okay, students can also post your questions, highly encouraged, from very basic questions like from Munir here, how do we even use MT4? Okay, we also have links, okay, for more analysis and articles on forextradingasia.com. This is where you can, pick up more fundamental skills and get updated with latest market happenings if you do not have time to actually go and do your own research. Okay, this is Forex Trading Asia article as well. Okay, we have Daniel, okay, one of our head coaches, running polls to see how you guys are faring throughout the week and some topics that are commonly discussed among traders. So from here, we can actually spur more discussion, mostly related to psychology and trading methodology. Okay, we do have the signals analysis as well. So for those of you who are coming through Telegram channel, you only get this part, which is the signals buy, sell, where do you take profit and stop loss. But right here, we have Daniel with the analysis, why do we enter the trade? Okay, fundamental and technical analysis behind the signal as well. Okay, and lastly, more students here posting their trade ideas. So not only basic questions, but even how long should they hold the trade? Is this a good trade? Stuff like that. These are the kind of on the ball guidance that we feel most traders need. Okay, even Shijie with some here as well. All right, so all this good stuff bundled together on the right here. Very easy to navigate. We have tutorial videos. Okay, these are some stuff that Daniel goes through on Wednesday. Chart patterns. Okay, we only don't focus on one method, but we do try to provide a general knowledge across forex trading for all of you, because we understand that all traders have their own ways, right? So we see even the head and shoulders patterns and all these chart patterns we teach as well. Okay, so all this good content for only $199 per year. Okay, head on now. I think Junwei has posted the links in the chat. Go and get yourself signed up. Apart from just the education that you get, you also get a very nice close-knit community to take on this trading journey with you. Okay, so thanks for that. I'm just gonna, before I pass the time on to Jin, just going to launch one last poll here, okay, on how did you get to know about us. So without further ado, Jin, hand over to you for today's analysis. Just give us a moment to get the mic on.
To make things work, I have to turn on the mic. So I've just learned that you got to turn things on to make it work. All settled. Let's get started. Good morning. How are you all doing today? Big thumbs up, or just let me know in the chat that you are here and ready to go. I am now ready to go after I turn on the mic. So, where's everyone? Come on. Okay. Good. So as ready to hear me out, thanks for that, Sally. Okay, so as usual, I know there are a couple of you who are new to the sessions here that we do. So let me do this one last poll. I promise is the last poll that I'll run for you today. First and last one. Are you excited for the 4-day course? We're 1 week away. Are we? Wait. Yes, we are 1 week away. Have you all signed up? Vote in there. If you have not signed up already, then I'll tell you about it. If you have, fantastic. The next question is, if you have signed up already, have you helped me click share on that and get more people on board? Okay, one person. One person has not signed up. What's happening, Mr. One Person? Oh, well, half of you have not voted yet. Come on. We're not moving ahead unless you all vote. Okay, okay. So for that one person who has not voted yet, just a very quick thing that I'm going to tell you about. What I need you to do is to head on to 4daycourse.lcms.com.sg and then ignore everything that you are reading there. Okay, just scroll all the way to the bottom. This is just for that one person who has not signed up yet. Click sign up, put in your details, put in everything there. In the coupon code area, put 100 BAY, click apply, and it's $0. So what I want to do is teach you for free, teach you how I trade, how I look at the markets, how I've been doing this video analysis every day for more than 100 days now already. Absolutely free, this video. We're going to do that 4-day course absolutely free as well. Make sure you sign up. It is going to be held on 22nd, 24th, 29th, and the 1st of October, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. GMT +8. You can join us from anywhere in the world. Those of you who have signed up already, do me a massive favor. Copy that link, copy the code, paste it on your Facebook. You can tag me as well. Join for click follow me, add me as a friend or whatever. Tag me as well and click share so that we can share this awesome, fantastic offering. All right. So with that said, shall we get started? Let me see who's answering. The link is there. Okay, so I expect everyone here who said yes to click the code 4daycourse.lcms.com.sg and the code 100day, paste it on your Facebook and share it. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to show you this. So John actually did a quick mention of Forex Trading Asia. Okay, hope that all of you can head onto Forex Trading Asia. That's that one there. Then you get all the news items. We have a few writers on board, register an account right now, get 100 points. We're going to, you accumulate points as you register, you read articles, you comment on it, you like it, you get points. And as you gather points, accumulate points, you can claim them to, what is this points about? Yeah, exactly. So I'm telling you now, you get the points and then you can redeem the points for vouchers. You can redeem the points for all sorts of fantastic things, which, to be honest, I haven't figured out yet, but you will. It's going to be fantastic, right? As everything I do, it's always going to be fantastic. Just make sure you get started right now. You can even use this with the economic calendar here, telling you that there's not much news happening today. You can see that you got some industrial news, you got some Japan tertiary industrial news as well, some Eurozone industrial production numbers. Nothing much happening today. Okay, so looking at today, we'll be talking about the Aussie US dollar and the New Zealand US dollar. We can see that there's not much news affecting it today. There's going to be some, let me scroll down a bit. Okay, there's going to be some news coming out here, some Chinese news as well. UK numbers coming out on Tuesday. Okay, UK numbers coming out on Tuesday. This is the New Zealand numbers. And then some CPI numbers coming out from France and Eurozone. Nothing much again. Okay, but we want to shift your attention all the way, not to the 16th, all the way down to the 17th. All right, The 17th is Thursday morning, 2 a.m. Thursday morning, 2 a.m. We're going to get a Fed funds rate. Can you see it a bit small? Yeah, zoom in. Let me try and zoom in. Better? Okay. You guys have to tell me if it's a bit small. I won't know. Okay. So we got a Fed funds rate on the 17th of September, expected to keep hold. Okay. 17th of September, what we call it, is going to be Super Thursday. A lot of news coming out on 17th of September. 2 a.m. I am analyzing from a huge TV screen, John. Yes. 2 a.m. we have the Fed funds rate likely to stay on hold at 2 to something. We have all the projections coming out. We have the conference coming out at 2:30 a.m. as well. We have all of these coming from the FOMC. Okay, what are they likely to say about the FOMC? I will tell you more in detail in the Traders Club tonight. Tonight, 9 p.m. We're going to be going through this in detail, Super Thursday analysis in detail. But as a brief, they're more likely to hold rates at less than 0.25%. Press conference is likely to say that they're going to hold everything and wait. What are they waiting for? Not so much about the virus anymore. I think the attention has shifted slightly into what could happen during the election in November. Okay, so focus on the US dollar seems to have shifted a bit away from coronavirus situation. They're getting used to it already. It's a bit of an old news. It's shifting and looking forward. Now we're in September, mid-September right now. We're starting to look into what could happen with the election in November. Okay, so we're going to go a bit more into detail of that. On Thursday morning as well, 6:45 a.m., we have the New Zealand GDP numbers coming out. Okay, so New Zealand GDP numbers coming out, expected to be quite a bad number. Okay, expected to be quite a bad number. So we could actually see that because of that, we might actually be venturing into New Zealand negative rates for the New Zealand dollar. Okay, I'll show you more about that shortly. We have employment numbers coming from Australia as well on Thursday morning. And then we have a lot of the Bank of England coming out, the bank rates, looking to hold bank rates there. Okay, so you can see that we have, oh wait, we got one more here, which is the Japan rate decision as well, 10:30 a.m. in the morning on Thursday morning. So Thursday morning is going to be massive. We're going to have FOMC early in the morning. We're going to have New Zealand GDP numbers. We're going to have Australia unemployment rate numbers looking to hold the increase from 7.5%. I think it might come out at about 7 or even 8%. Right? It might be quite a bad number coming out at 8%. We're looking at unemployment rates increasing for Australia. We're looking at the Bank of Japan's rate decision. We're looking at, what else was that? The Bank of England rate decision as well. So a lot of news coming out on Thursday, which means what? Which means that today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, is probably going to be a little bit more quiet. It's going to be a little bit more consolidative. You'll see prices try to move a little bit higher or a little bit lower, but in general, they're probably going to move horizontally quite a little bit more, okay, leading up to this Thursday news. So if you are looking to jump into a lot of trades right now, I would best advise is keep your stops very tight. Look into some opportunistic, some speculative moves, but I would rather you reserve your ammo for Thursday and then try and take more advantage of what could happen on Thursday throughout the day. Okay, so you can sense that I'm just going on and on and on and on about Thursday because I think that's where all the opportunity is going to be for this week. All right. I touched briefly on the rates, New Zealand rates being possibly going negative. You can see here Kiwi rarely fades as New Zealand braces for negative rates. It is not going to be super soon. They are actually talking about a possible cut in Feb next year, not over the next couple of months. So with that, that very longer term projection, you could actually see the New Zealand dollar not climb as much, sit across a little bit more over the next couple of months. You see the US dollar possibly affecting the New Zealand dollar a lot more than the domestic performance. Okay, and then after that, you'll see how the New Zealand dollar will react to this possible negative rates coming from the Reserve Bank of New Zealand. Make sense so far? Do I have a few people nodding or saying yes in the chat? Okay, no one's done anything. All right. So looking at the charts, with all that in mind, looking at the charts is actually going to look quite interesting. So remember, my view now is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is probably going to be a little bit quiet. It's going to be in consolidation. Please head on to Forex Trading Asia. If there's any interesting news coming out, we will post more analysis there as well. My personal view, we have a whole team of writers as well who will be posting up their views. Aussie US will probably sit at this 7280 level. Okay, it's probably going to sit in this range, well, not that long, for about that period of time. Might actually be a bit lower. Okay, sit in this 20-30 pip range for an extended period of time over the next couple of days. But that's actually going to be interesting because if the FOMC number comes out to be quite, FOMC decision or press conference comes out to be quite negative, quite dovish, we could actually see the Aussie break above 7290 and possibly head towards 7377. Okay, you could be looking at a good 30 pip stop loss for a 60 pip take profit. Very quickly, just based on that US FOMC press conference and their statements coming out, if it's quite dovish, we could see that move breaking up above 7290 towards 7377. But remember that in the morning we have in the morning at what time? Let me just do a quick check again. In the morning at 9:30 we have Aussie unemployment numbers coming out as well, and that is going to be quite a bad number, possibly quite a bad number. Was 7.5%, possibly about 7.7, some 8, maybe even 8%. So we could actually see that FOMC could push it higher, and then bad Aussie employment numbers could actually push it back down towards the 7290 level. Okay, so that fluctuation, big shoot upwards and then back down again, could happen quite quickly between 2 a.m. all the way to 10 a.m. on Thursday morning. So something to be aware of. You could set in your orders for Aussie US, and then after that your orders back down again to sell it back down. Make sense? Make sense so far? Yeah, I see Kenneth with a slight nod and a smile. Okay, good. If Kenneth is smiling, means we can keep moving on. So with New Zealand dollar, same thing. I do believe that, I was talking about the Aussie and the New Zealand dollar divergence over the past couple of weeks. Right now, I think that it might move in tandem again. New Zealand could be moving back up given not that quickly. Let's move it up there. All right, given the FOMC numbers, we could see it move back up slightly. It's going to be supported at 6677. Possibly if we see a dovish FOMC, we could see that move up. However, remember the New Zealand GDP number is coming out, and New Zealand GDP number actually looks like it could be very, very bad. New Zealand GDP numbers was minus 1.6%, expected to come out at minus 12%. Quite a bad number coming from the New Zealand side. So with that, I don't actually think that it will go all the way to 6.856. I think we could be capped at about that point at 6.8 flat. Okay, 6.8 flat. For New Zealand dollar, I wouldn't be so tempted to trade it up. I would actually be more tempted to sell it down from 6.8 back down towards a 6.677, a good 110 pips. You can even keep your stops. Okay, let's say about 80 pips. Keep your stops quite tight at about 40. You're still at the 1:2 risk reward ratio. Make sense? So my advice for New Zealand US dollar will be don't trade it up, let it go up, and then look to sell it back down. If you're looking at the Aussie dollar, then if it does break above 7290, you could be looking to buy up, let it resist 7377, and then sell it back down again. All right. Any questions so far? Amy says yes, she's happy. Okay. With Matthew says great. Daniel with the summary, awesome. Okay, with that said, Jonathan, you can take it back.
All right, thanks, Jin, for the analysis. Okay, for those members, just remember tonight, tune in for our weekly Monday call. After that, I'm sure Kenneth will bring us an update on today's happenings, although as Jin mentioned, we're probably going to see some range for Aussie and Kiwi, hence, yeah, that's what we expect. Okay, for those of you who have not joined the club, okay, head over and join right now. Okay, you're going to get immediate admission and you can join us tonight for Jin's FOMC analysis. Okay, those of you who have always wondered how does Jin pick apart the fundamentals, okay, tonight will be a very good display. Okay, and FOMC being one of the biggest market movers, it is definitely a good start point for you. Okay, for the members as well, those who haven't experienced that from Jin, please remember to tune in tonight, 9 p.m. And thanks for filling up the poll. If there's nothing else, see you guys tonight and tomorrow morning at 11 for the Euro. Thank you.